Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Knight and I'm here to teach you the tarot for free. Welcome to lesson 14. We have done the paths of the cups, the blades, and the pentacles. And now we're going to put all of our energy into closing out the paths with the paths of rods. So I'm going to bring you down. Beautiful. We have the major arcana, of course, as a witness here. We have the messengers over here. We have the other paths all lined up. And we're going to focus our energy on the paths of rods. So, what I'd like you to do is I want you to lay out the rods. Again, going from the ace right to the 10. And I have no doubt that you're getting the feel of the paths and how important they are. Going again from the ace, which is the beginning or a redirection of change, to the tens. And what I find so beautiful, like, to be honest with you, this card absolutely inspires this change. If you did not have this card, then you wouldn't be inspired to move or change. And sometimes it has to get this bad in order for us to drop the sticks and do something different. The rods, of course, speak all about our spirit or our energy. And so with the redirection of our energy, sometimes we just feel lost. We have our children grow up, they leave, and all of a sudden we're not quite sure who we are or what to do. Or a relationship ends. I mean, it's just a redirection of whatever is kind of consuming us to an opportunity to redirect. This is a great card just to be able to see, like, where do I want to put my energy? In my life, of course, there's myself, there's Lloyd, there's my family, there's the store, and it's really being able to see where we want to redirect our energy. Absolutely, in the last couple of weeks, all of us had to redirect our energy. And there's no doubt in my mind that's part of the reason some of us are struggling. It's because we just don't know what to do. In some ways, it's really good for us because we get used to that energy of change. And so, yes, so the first one is redirection of our energy. Second is renegotiation. We may enter into some sort of contract, some sort of agreement. This could represent a business agreement. It could be a renegotiation of ourselves and finding the balance of that. Once we commit to changing and looking at where we want to put our energy, this is really being able to see wherever we put our energy, what's going to be the outcome. Here is where we, maybe for the first time, we may buy a home. We may feel like we deserve security or deserve to have a safe place to fall. We may be in a conflicted space. I mean, this is one thing I learned. At one time, like, I was arguing with my sisters, I was arguing with my mother, I wasn't talking to my dad, I had all these friends upset with me, and the common denominator was me. So often this card can speak about how we may feed conflict because it's what we know, just being a little bit anxious. And this is the opportunity to say, I don't want to be anxious. It can be a conflict in ourselves. Here the wands are behind us. We're on a horse. If we're struggling, sometimes we feel we have to defend, and that may be this. But this is where we just make peace with it, and we stand behind our actions, even if other people may not necessarily agree. This may be where we're distracted, where there's so many things coming at us at once that we just feel like we have to just push stuff down and hold our ground. To me, this really is a card that draws a line. Often when we're distracted and we have so many things, we just decide, no, I want to focus on one thing. And so it's a redirection of our energy, but it's in a very deliberate focus. This card can also represent just throwing the sticks up in the air and just letting them fall wherever they may. Sometimes we need to go back into our history. There may be some struggle that's unresolved, that's keeping us stuck there. Sometimes that may involve a defense. Sometimes that may involve a fight. But no doubt, some of our energy is still committed to that history that's unresolved. Some people, they may stay in this energy forever because they can't get over the fact that their marriage is, ended. And so it's really being able to go back. And then this beautiful card. This person could put down the sticks. This person could keep on pushing. It's really being able to see where you are and what you're prepared to do. So again, being able just to clear the cards, sweep the cards. I mean, if you want to do something really beautiful, some of you, well, most of us, but you can literally feel the energy of the card. You can gather them all up again. You can put them all back out in the path. You can, shuffle, and then lay them all back into the path. Like you just, it's really you being able to pick the cards just intuitively. The more you handle them, the more you get the communication from them. Draw a card. And again, it's where you just appreciate. You just appreciate all of the images. Now watch this. You're going to love this. You guys have earned the right to be in this space. Shuffle them all up together. Shuffle them all together. And I'm going to put you to a test. And you're going to love it because I know you're ready. Shuffle them all up. If you want, you can put them down, and we've had them in order for so long. We want to liberate them from their paths in a sense. We want to bring them all together because one thing's for sure, with these cards, make no mistake, they're very deliberate, different cards. They have different paths, they have different suits. But you cannot separate them as a whole. So, you ready? Okay. I'm going to bring you up. I'm so excited for you. Ready? Let's see how you do. Do you know this card? What about that one? How about this one? What about this card? Do you know this card? What about this one? Aren't you guys brilliant? Brilliant. Ready? Couple more. I just want you just to feel this. Like, think about it. This is lesson 14. No memorizing the deck. It's connecting. So bringing all the cards together, this is what I want you to do, is I want you just to bring them all together, mesh them up. Oops. And just random cards, just pick them out. See if you know them. If you don't, then return and have a different conversation with them. But I absolutely believe you're getting to know this beautiful deck. And for that, it's a conclusion of lesson 14.